Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In our last episode we finally finished this refrigerator and we now have some liquid hydrogen being made. There is a little bit potentially of an imbalance in the temperature of it, because as you can see there's a lot of hydrogen gas here, many kilograms, which is a very high pressure. And so it might just need to still be a temperature thing, because these are still 249. And that one's still pretty high also. Or still at normal, which is kind of odd, especially since these ones cooled off. But I'm not totally sure. And I think, let's see here. Supercoolant's coming in very cold. But it should be working. Because of liquid hydrogen's narrow liquid state, only 7 degrees, it's very hard to keep this stuff stable as a liquid. It might even end up being that we need to risk it freezing into a solid in order to keep it as a stable liquid, or not as a gas, I should say. I think that might work. But I want to provide a little bit more hydrogen for this than what we're getting off of this electrolyzing process over here, because we're not getting very much. As we talked about a couple episodes ago, we're only getting 112 or so per second, which isn't a lot. And we do have a hydrogen vent here. It is dormant for the next 7.5 cycles, but it is dormant. And right now we were just sending it in here to burn off, but we could do a gas pipe to run it. Let's see. I want to pull it off here so that it has priority going toward the cracking. And then guess I want to go that whole way along. Let's see. I want to go above a little bit. Let's go across here, I guess. And then here. And it could go up this way, I think. Yeah, it could go up this way. We'll have to skip over. Whoa! Game just went haywire. Okay, where are we at? We are here. Okay, and then this needs to merge in after that, so let's go this way. And we'll go right there. That was a separate pipe entirely. You bridge there, you bridge there. Already building, excellent. Rotate there and there. And let me do some priority on this. That way they focus it down, even though they're already working on it. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is both Caledon and Sydney have come back. We're going to retrofit Sydney's rocket with a hydrogen engine. I have let them drain the tank here, but I need to get the rest of this petroleum out of their out of these things. So I need to actually delete all of the petroleum tanks so that I can pull the petroleum that's in those pipes back here, and I'm just going to drop it into here. Okay. And that's a 7, so that'll get taken care of soon. Because we need to replace this pipe here with the correct and well, actually no, these are liquid fuel tanks, so actually they would stay the same. But I need to get their connectors off so we can get these pipes out of here, or the petroleum out of here for the pipes. Oops. And I want to look at what it's going to take again to get a research module to that 180 reach. And take... oh, wait. Going to take 3 tanks of... whoa! 3 tanks full. Because I think that'll be a good way to sort of end this series. That is to let Sydney and someone who can go with her in a sightseeing module go to the end, right there. Although for Caledorn, or Caledorn's rocket, we could go visit some of these other... We've already been to organic mass. We've already been to interstellar ice. Have we been to a dusty dwarf? And do we care about dusty dwarfs? I don't think we really do. I mean, whatever else is there, yes, but regolith, mafic, and sedimentary rock. Volcanic has magma that required liquid cargo. Igneous abyssalite and something unknown. The same. Oxidized would be rust. We never did set up a rust processing thing. We have a lot of iron, so we didn't really need to. The terrestrial planet could be interesting to go to. We could bring back some water, I guess. Gilded would be kind of fun, too. How far did I say that, oopsie, a petroleum rocket with 1 cargo bay can just and 2 tanks can just barely not make 80,000. So we'd have to definitely shrink Caledorn's rocket down to get to there without putting a hydrogen rocket in. And I'm hesitant right now. Why are they not going and doing the work? Oh, because I was in... No, I wasn't. I don't know. We don't really have enough fuel for much because we only have inching towards 1,200. Well... There's a lot of liquid fuel here. Or a lot of gas. 269. That should be enough to cool this down. That should actually be enough to freeze it, I think, right? Should be. Yeah, it should be freezing right now. Well, it did pull it down to nothing, so that's good. Are they still building this, too? Yes, they are. We have printables. This is one of my complaints about the game as it exists, and maybe with the DLC that's coming soon, it might be better. Is once you get to this end game point, and you've kind of done everything you wanted to do inside your base, or making everything you wanted to make, processing, ooh, we have fixed our water problems. I mean, a good chunk of that was, of course, tapping the those extra sources of water, including this one here that we're using for electrolyzing for that, which I did break, by the way. I did disconnect this, so we don't need this anymore. In fact, I could let them take all this stuff out, too. And as you can see, I put a pump down here to pump the melted ice into the line. I think I did that off camera after the end of the last episode. Yeah, that is weird how that's not staying cold. I think it's just because hydrogen is such a sensitive material to temperature because of the... what is it? Thermal conductivity is so low. That it really just, it changes its state so easily. And like I said, it's only 7 degrees, so it's not like it's something we can really control too easily. But yeah, this keeps like gaining dozens of kilograms per tile of gas, and then cooling down and freezing or liquefying and then going back up. This could be the problem though, is that this is not cold enough and it's causing it to heat up. And this is what we talked about the last time with the way that this worked. You can see the insulated tile here is 20 degrees warmer than the actual oxygen is. And here we're only at about 7-8 degrees, but it might just be enough to be making a difference. Yeah, see, all this liquid just started becoming gas again. And now it's cooling again. Yeah, I don't really know exactly why that is. That could just be the way the game kind of functions. But we do have quite a bit now. So once they finish this pipe, are they working on it? Somebody? So what I was saying was, this, as the game gets to the end, like it is now, you kind of come to this point where such stuff takes so long to do, and you don't really get a whole lot of, it's hard to show content off, I guess, with the way that it works. Okay, did they do that? Okay, they finally did. So it pulled all of that petroleum into this loop, and now I can deconstruct that, and it's going through this cooling loop, which is fine. I'm not bothered by it either way. And then I can deconstruct these. Some of this. Let's take this part out. I also want to deconstruct Sydney's hydrogen engine. Then I want to break this connection here. And I can reuse the rest of this pipe then. So what I'll do is I'll close this loop here. This will be broken, so this can actually come over here like this. And then this one can come up. And once we break this, I can pass that through. Just need to get people up here to work. But they're down here right now, working on this hydrogen pipe. Oh, they might be done. Are they done? Oh, yes, they are done, but I need to change this setting here. I want this to just be when it's above, I don't know. No, not 50 grams. 500 grams. Of whatever we did for the other gases, I guess. 1,000 grams. Okay, that's probably better. Because now that this is steel, and if we need to, we can make this into thermium. But now that this is steel, I'm not as worried about it breaking everything. Actually, I should make it thermium, but that's going to be 500 degrees. This is going to overheat at 275. Let's pull some of the the hydrogen out of here. And lower the pressure a little bit. And then I'll break in, I think. And then in the next 4.6 cycles, I'll replace that with a thermium gas pump. That way it doesn't break. Okay, so we are now pumping hydrogen up to here, and we didn't finish. Please finish that, people. Oops, wrong thing. And so now it's stuck, so now the hydrogen's going into the generators instead, probably. Oh no, it's got to build up yet. Right, because we're only pumping 500, and it will hold 1,000 per tile. So maybe they'll finish before. They did finish before. Excellent. So now it's moving again. So that will, of course, be bringing in some warmer hydrogen gas, but that just means that this will run more, which might actually stabilize this more, now that I'm thinking about it. Man, this junk keeps falling. Okay, so they're working on this. Let's close that loop. And then let's build a hydrogen engine. Kind of has a weird overlappy thing here, but it's where it's supposed to be. Let's get that done too. Oh, wait, I needed 3 tanks, didn't I? I am going to need 3 tanks, so I'm going to have to route this to another spot. Oh, okay. That's fine. And then we need the liquid tanks again. Oh, I can't build. You can't build both of them. Right. Gotta build them one at a time. Although now that I look at this, maybe I didn't want to... Maybe I wanted to keep Calidor in a petroleum rocket? No, because we can only get the petroleum rocket this far with 1 cargo bay in it, so there's no point in having a petroleum rocket. So let's just go ahead and deconstruct that too. And we'll build them both as... we'll build them both as hydrogen rockets, although now that I'm thinking about this, I need to move one of these oxidizer tanks up as well. And that's going to cause some pipe spaghetti going on here. Although... let's see. Go up here with this. Take this one out. Take this one out. I have to break this here. Oh, that's igneous rock. That should have been ceramic pipe. Doggone it, Hansel. Junk's fallen. Okay, let's try this again. This needs to go... I need to keep building. So I need to have a 3rd liquid fuel tank here. Hey, wait a minute. What the heck happened there? Oh, I ran out of ceramic. Crap. And I know I don't have a whole lot of clay available. I can make a lot actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 200 ceramic might do for a little while. Yeah, a lot of this got made to be granite. Shoot. Alright, I just have to go through and check it all once we get that ceramic made. New printables. And we'll take the bristleberries, we'll cook them. Okay, and I'm going to go in super speed mode to try and get some of this stuff done. Breaking pipes. We're making it quickly, but takes a little time. Well, I only made 50. I don't think I made enough. I made 50 times 4, so 200 times 100 kilograms. I made enough for about 50 pipes worth then. It's probably not nearly enough, but I'll have to do for now. Although I guess I could start some more up. This is something that I guess I could have automated as well. We'll do twice that much. Could use the sweepers and logistics to deliver the coal and the clay into there. The tracks. What are they called? The conveyors. That's what I'm trying to think of. Jeez. Conveyor rails. If we can get all this done, guys. I like the design. Like, it's a totally different design for the hydrogen engine for whatever reason. They completely. I mean, it's not just that engine though. Like the sightseeing module has a similar design to it, and the biological bay kind of does too. But the other ones have that plain kind of white design. So I don't know what the deal is there. There and there. Why they're different. Okay, do we have ceramics saved up yet? We do not. Almost there. Okay, so if I take this... Oh, I can't do that yet. Need more ceramic first. Okay, and then we need an oxidizer tank there. So we have 3 fuel tanks, an oxidizer tank, and then we'll put a observation bay here. And for Caledon, we'll leave the 2 cargo bays, plus the hydrogen, 2 fuel tanks, and the oxidizer. Okay, so we're saving up some ceramic now. That's good. And I just spent it all. Replacing the igneous pipe. I think I can do mineral filter, by the way. And that should show me where the pipes are different materials. Yeah, you can see this one is like greenish. Yeah, while these are more grayish. So that's the ceramic color. And those became granite. Yeah, I need to fix those too. And the igneous ones are still all in here, all the way down to here. Oof. And those are repair orders, of course, or replacement orders, of course. We're still in super speed mode, though, so that's good. What's this doing? Looks like it's managing. It's down, let's see. Hydrogen at 255. Cooling's at about 257. Let's go in here and replace this with a thermium pump. We don't have any bleach stone. I guess I shouldn't be growing these without bleach stone, because they're just wasting the farmer's touch stuff on it and all their time on it. I never did finish this either. Oh well. It wasn't something that was really necessary. I'm just going to make that room a little bit bigger. Let's do a sightseeing module. Here. No, we have a lot more ceramic now, so I can replace some more. Oh, no, no. Okay, so that should replace all of what's left in that loop whenever they get to it. So this won't actually freeze until it gets down to minus 261.2 because of the 2 degree, whatever it's called. But it will freeze. If we turn this down a little bit more, it will freeze. You can get this stuff down to basically absolute zero if you want. Which is minus 273.15. There's a couple more decimal places, I think. Maybe an infinite number of decimal places. I don't remember. I remember that much. That's cold enough for me. Alright. Do not have any ceramic left to use, to assign. We actually are over allocated again. So they need to keep this going, but we have plenty being made. So hopefully they will keep it going. So my plan here is going to be to take this pipe somehow up to here. And then use this one as kind of like a bypass. Like that. How do I want to do this? Something we can at least fiddle with while the dupes are working. If I pulled it off there like this, do I want to do that? I know I'm probably going to want these to be here. Like that, and then flipped, but like that. Or I could just do... break that and come up from here. I have to go over one to get through there, or not. Take that one out too. And I could come up into there, go over, jump, come down, and merge back in here. And this one can jump over there, and then loop through, and then go up like that. I think that'll work. If we can get some more... Oh, yeah, I do have some ceramic made. Excellent. Did I make these out of ceramic, or did I not bother? I didn't bother. Okay, let's not bother then. Let's see. This loop goes this way. This loop, just so I can make sure I'm going in the right direction. I forgot about this. Goes this way. Up. So then it's going to go up from here. Jump over that one like that. And then come back down here. This goes into there, and this goes like this. No granite. I forgot 2,000 kilograms is only 5 pipe segments, so we need a lot. So I think I will finish that pipe spaghetti off camera, and we'll come back in the next episode, and we will launch rockets. Hopefully we'll have enough hydrogen fuel for both of them. I'm really saving up for Sydney's big adventure. We have... Let's see. We have about 100 times 12, so 1,200 already. Hopefully we can get some more in here. Looks like we've drained... Oh, no, it's erupting again. Excellent. So that should be able to handle that temperature. This is probably staying pretty warm. That's actually not cooling down fairly quickly. We'll see what it looks like when it gets up here. But we are gonna... It's probably gonna be a little while before we have enough fuel to send Sydney on her big adventure. So maybe the next episode will be a little ways off, and I'll just let the base kind of run itself for a little while until we're ready and have enough fuel to send Sydney, and maybe we'll send Caldron on an adventure for his rocket too. So thank you all for joining me today. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, if you have other things you would like me to build or work on in this series, now that we're coming to the end, next episode might be the last one with the launching of the rocket, and if the rocket makes it all the way to that last destination, we might be at the last episode, or we could continue on and do some other things. So if you have ideas for things you'd like to see, and they kind of are reasonable at this point in the series, by all means, suggest them in the comments, or come to my Discord and talk to me about them there. Otherwise, we'll probably wrap up in the next one, maybe 2 episodes after this one. So thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.